American Airlines Flight 5342, a Bombardier CRJ-700, was on its final descent. It was a routine flight, carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew members from Wichita, Kansas. Their destination, the bustling Reagan National Airport, nestled on the banks of the Potomac River in Washington, D.C. Unbeknownst to them, a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter, carrying 3 personnel, was also in the same airspace, on a routine training exercise. The paths of these 2 aircraft were about to intersect with terrifying consequences. The lives of 67 souls on board those 2 aircraft were hanging by a thread. The bustling cityscape of Washington, D.C. sprawled beneath them, oblivious to the impending disaster. The clock ticked past 9 p.m. In the control tower, air traffic controllers monitored the skies, their screens a tapestry of blips and vectors. It seemed like an ordinary night. It was anything but. A sharp metallic screech pierced the night. Flight 5342 shuddered violently. The serene blue sky outside the windows was replaced by a blinding flash. Passengers were thrown from their seats, screams filled the cabin. The Black Hawk helicopter, caught in the whirlwind of the impact, spun wildly out of control. The collision, as sudden and unexpected as a lightning strike, had torn through the fuselage of the CRJ-700. The helicopter, its rotors mangled and broken, plummeted towards the dark waters of the Potomac. The horrifying scene unfolded before the disbelieving eyes of onlookers on the ground. A fiery streak lit up the night sky. Then, silence. The silence was shattered by the piercing wail of sirens. Emergency responders raced towards the crash site, their faces grim. The mangled remains of the aircraft, now just twisted metal and flickering flames, were strewn across the river's surface. The icy water of the Potomac reflecting the city lights became a scene of frantic rescue efforts. Divers plunged into the murky depths, their flashlights cutting through the darkness. Every passing minute brought with it a sense of urgency, a race against time. But hope, like the light of the rescue flares, flickered amidst the despair. Miraculously, a few survivors were pulled from the wreckage, their bodies battered but their spirits unbroken. They were the lucky ones. As dawn broke, casting a somber glow over the crash site, the grim reality of the tragedy sank in. The confirmed death toll stood at 55, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. Search and rescue efforts continued, but hope dwindled with each passing hour. The black boxes, those silent witnesses to the tragedy, were recovered. Their data, once analyzed, would hopefully provide answers to the burning questions that lingered. The world watched in horror and disbelief. Condolences poured in from world leaders. The aviation industry, shaken to its core, grappled with the implications of this tragedy. The investigation was just beginning, a long and arduous process seeking to unravel the chain of events that led to this catastrophic event. The skies, once symbols of freedom and possibility, now served as a stark reminder of the potential for tragedy.